And welcome back once again, boys and girls. We are here with our next video. We have gotten through most of the main quest line. We have gotten through the side quest chains that are available with us for us up until now. Sorry, guys. Let me just itch I can't reach. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh man, always a bugger to get those itches you can't reach. Anyway. Sorry. It is now time for us to get inside Manaforge Omega, where Dimensius hungers and will be arriving soon. We need to stop him. But before we do that, as always is the case with every single time we do a raid, we must get through their terrible minions first, and all the other bosses on the way to the final boss. So, first and foremost, let's do a quick little overview of the three bosses that we will be facing in wing number one of this raid. First of all, a quick little rundown of what it is. Manaforge Omega, built to harness arcane power from the wastes of Koresh, now hums with a sinister radiance. Within it, Nexus King Saladar attempts to reawaken Dimensius the All-Devouring. In a bid for ultimate power, the champions of Azeroth must disrupt Manaforge Omega's operations, or else risk a reborn Dimensius feasting on reality itself. We won't let that happen. So, here we go. The three bosses that we will be facing in wing number one are the Plexus Sentinel, Loom'ithar, and Soulbinder Nazindri. So we are going to learn about these bosses. First, the Plexus Sentinel. The Plexus Sentinel patrols the colossal machinery of Manaforge Omega, ensuring that energy from the shattered world of Koresh is filtered through the structure's conduits. All incoming energy must be sterilized. All pollutants must be purged. All right, it's a guard robot. Basically, that's all there is to it. It's a very standard opening boss for a raid. It's the outer. The outer guard. All right, and this is what it looks like. That's a cool little design for that. I'm sure we're probably, our size is, I'm willing to bet, probably the size of my hand on the foot right there. This is probably a giant robot of some kind. All right, boss number 2 is a creature called Loom'ithar. And it looks like we got ourselves a bug boss of some kind. Looks like we got a mana moth, perhaps? Something like that. Loom'ithar was purposefully bred by the Shadowguard for its unique ability to infuse arcane energy into its prodigious silk weaving. Bound to its fate inside the machinery of the Manaforge, Loom'ithar spins endless spools of arcane silk for its masters. Alright, so it's a giant silkworm, basically, that was created and bred into existence by the Shadowforge, so it could create mana infused, like void infused silk for armor or weapons or whatever the case is, I'm guessing. All right, so that's what Loom'ithar is. So kill the bug. Kill the bug. All right, nothing special about that. All right, it looks to be a reskin of a couple of other spider bosses we faced. So this is a reskin of the spider bosses from Firelands and from the first raid in Dragonflight, I believe it was. So nothing original about this one, other than the fact that it's a silkworm and not a spider. It's just another bug. And boss number 3 is Soulbinder Nazindri. That's what this guy looks like, and he's got a whole bunch of ads that we're gonna have to fight off as well. All right, so within okay, it's a lady. All right, so within her dark chambers, Soulbinder Nazindri binds unbound souls of the Koreshi into unwilling servants. Bound in silk wrappings, her victims emerge from their prisons to serve the will of the Shadowguard. All right, so this is the brainwasher, basically. This is the minion of King Saladar that gets members of the rabble onto the side of the Shadowguard, basically. All right, so stop the torture master from her evil ways. All right, so all right, I kind of dig that. I kind of dig the character that's going on. I like the story behind this character. All right, so first and foremost, now let's go ahead and queue up for Might of the Shadowguard, wing number 1. All right, now while we are waiting to get inside, let's go ahead and do our due diligence and do our research on these bosses before we head on in, so we know exactly what we're in store for. All right. So the overview of the Plexus Sentinel, the first boss we face. The Arcanomatrix Atomizer will atomize all beings not made of energy who come into contact with it. The Plexus Sentinel will continue to gain energy while attacking players with Obliteration Arcano Cannon and Eradicating Salvo. First of all, what's the Arcanomatrix Atomizer? It's okay. It atomizes all players it comes into contact with. All right, so inflicts 10 million damage. All right, so this is a one-shot thing. Who come into contact with? Okay, all right. I think I know what this means. Since we have the ability to phase shift, I'm sure there are these little guys. What are they? These things. There are phase. I'm sure in that first boss room, we'll have phase conduits that we have to touch and get into and come into contact with. So that puts us into untethered space, so we can go through. The matrix, and we don't get vaporized. Yeah, all right. So this is a phase shifting kind of thing where we go in and out of untethered space, so we don't get one-shotted by the atomizer. All right, so pretty simple. All right. Let's see. Wow, it will continue to gain. Continue to gain energy while attacking players with Obliteration Arcano Cannon. Let's see. It makes a turn. Then so this is one where it's going to pick a target. This is where a pick a target thing. All right. Fires an arcane charge that inflicts 10 million arcane damage to players within 10 yards and 6 million arcane damage to all other players. All right. So players farther from the target receive less damage. All right. So when the Arcano Cannon goes off, somebody in the party gets targeted with that, and whoever gets targeted by the cannon, get away from that player as quickly as possible. Alright. Eradicating Salvo. The Plexus Sentinel targets a player to be purged, firing a missile inflicting 15 million arcane damage, split evenly between players within 6. Oh, okay. This one's a soak. That's a soak. All right, so you see. Okay, so if it's Arcano Cannon, whoever's targeted by it, run away. Whoever is targeted by Salvo, that one you run to them, because everyone soaks the damage for that one. That's massive damage split between all the players that are in it. So everybody in the raid goes into it, then everybody in the raid will only get roughly around 500,000 damage each. 2 people are there, then 2 people will get killed. All right. Upon reaching 100 energy, the Plexus Sentinel begins channeling Protocol Purge as it activates Arcanomatrix Atomizer. All right. So Protocol Purge is the activation of the Atomizer. So he activates it whenever he gets to 100 energy. So when he's about to hit 100 energy, get ready to phase shift. Pretty sure that's how that's going to work. All right. So for the damage dealers, this is us. The manifest matrices leave behind a displacement matrix. All right. So the Plexus Sentinel fires arcane energy into players, inflicting 800,000 arcane damage every second. Displacement matrix is that. All right, detonate. Okay, and this is something that detonates 2 million arcane damage and stunning players with it. Okay, so every once in a while, little pockets of the matrix hit us, and that's a couple million damage, and we get stunned, I believe. All right, so purging lightning inflicts increasing damage while the Plexus Sentinel's shield holds. This sounds like a debuff. Alright, the Plexus Sentinel continually channels arcane energy through its chassis, inflicting 80,000 arcane damage to all players with each cast. Or maybe it's just it's like an explosion where it just keeps adding damage the more you stay in its vicinity, kind of thing. The Reshi Wraps allow phase blinking, reducing the damage taken from Atomize. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. All right, we'll probably get an icon of the Reshi Wraps, and we phase blink to get into it. All right, we're in. Here we go, guys. All right, so we did our research, at least on the first boss. We'll have to do a little bit of research on our second and third bosses after we get inside. But I got a good feeling. I've got a good idea how to do this first boss. It doesn't seem too overly complicated, but we'll discover as we go. It's just that simple. Man. All right. Here we go. We're in. Oh, and we got a friends locator. And that's the Plexus Sentinel in the distance there. But, and we get some lock candy. Always good to have some lock candy. Help me. Buff our group over here.
The Manaforge's security measures and cannot materialize. Destroying this construct should lower the Manaforge's defenses.
Analyzing. Contaminants detected. Neutralization subroutines activated. Contaminants must be contained and eliminated.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. All right, yep, there's our thing for the face blink. So we just gotta watch for it. Oh, there's the Arcano Cannon. Oh, there's the salvo. This is the soak. This is the soak right here. Okay, got it. Okay. Yes. That did not work at all. All right. There we go. Went through it. All right. basically we just gotta burn them down slowly here. That pesky cannon again. Yikes. Yeah, what about... Oh, got it. Right. Is this a shield kind of thing? Nope, just had to wait until it was saved up. Alright. Alright, almost got it. Less than 10%, you're going down. You're going down, Face Sentinel. Yeah, we almost got it. Almost there. And done. Hey, got some strands. Fantastic. Alright. And, oh, nice. I got a warband item. Alright, so that's a need. That's a need. Oh, we got a few things I can need here. Yeah. Just 20 for both of them. Oh, well, not a big deal. Not a problem. We got one of these. What did I get here? I got sterilized expulsion boots. Nice. All right, that's going. That's going in the bank. Dark Mage Zatus. All right, we got ourselves an underboss here. All right. Not that. Come on. Ah. Come on, tanks. Kite him out of the crap on the floor. Can it? Ugh. All right. And he's in. All right. All right. Well, I guess we go down here. All right. Oh, I like that. This is a cool looking design. This is a cool looking design. I'm liking this so
Now
far.
that we're inside, we should deal with the Shadowguard before pushing onward to the control chamber.
One path leads towards where the Shadowguard produce arcane wrappings. The other, to the mage who binds them.
Alright.
The Shadowguard. Do what you will. I have my own plans for the Manaforge.
The beast the Manaforge uses to create the Shadowguard's bindings is up ahead. It must be slain. I will stay here and make sure no one comes to its defense.
Nope, no loot. Alright. Oh, we got a long ass path before we get to boss number 2. Alright. Not a problem. Not a problem. Guys ran ahead before clearing all the trash. You left these guys behind. All right. There's our giant silkworm. Alright, we're flying blind on this one. Alright, general attacks thus far. Nothing on the ground to worry about. Higher HP. I think this is that's our ad that got skipped. Hello. I had something to avoid. You could tell that was going to be something to avoid. Oh, good lord. What got me? What got me? Over-infusion burst. What the hell was the over-infusion burst? Well, let's look it up. Okay. Oh, look at that. well, that's something that we can. All right. Well, didn't have time to look it up because we got rezzed. Granted, not complaining. Gets us back in the fight. Add a little bit extra damage. Nope. Oh, that was one. Okay, that's what it is. All right, that is a. That's a get out of the thing. Oh, son of a bit. Got me again. Was okay, so we need to run out of the circle. So we got to run out of the circle when that whole thing is going on. Okay. That's the deal there. Okay, so we have to get out of the chain. It circles us with those little silk things. The damage dealers and tanks gotta cut a path open. Once we get out of that circle, then we have to leave the main circle. Otherwise, we get hit with this shit. Infusion tether. Reverse, yeah. Alright. Oh, good Lord Almighty. Excuse me. Alright. Have to move out with webs to break them. Alright. Have to move out with webs to break them. Hold on a second. Let's look this up. Okay, so infused tangles inflict heavy damage if tangles are caught in the collapsing ring of threads. Alright, so traps enemies within its chamber with layer weaving. Alright, so that's the ring that tangles. Alright. So destroying an infused tangle removes its connecting thread. Okay, so yeah, I gotta take out the little things that are around there. Alright, so upon reaching half health, Loom'ithar tears itself in two and attacks players directly. Alright, so once he goes to half, there's that. Okay. Have to move out with webs to break. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Oh god, big ol' yawn, man. Alright. And now it's... Yep. Now he breaks off. This is when you do the bust. Alright, after it's busted open like that. Well, while they're doing that, let's look up our. Let's learn a little something about our third boss for the Soulbinder. And she will activate the binding chambers throughout the room in order to create waves of Shadowguard. Okay, so summons adds. All right. Soulframe unleashes orb of correction of randomly targeted players. Let's see. An orb causing them to take 8% increased damage for 20 seconds. Okay, so. Okay. Debuff gets put on you, which makes you take more damage. Alright. Soulframe Annihilation can destroy all it touches, whether players or binding machines. Alright, the Soulbinder unleashes an orb in the direction of a randomly targeted player. Oh, no, we just saw that one. Okay. Okay, so we gotta get rid of the binding chambers. Binding machines, alright? Soulfire. Soulfire Convergence. Forces arcane energy through the bodies of several players, inflicting damage every second for 5 seconds. Explode. Okay, so the convergence targets a few players and gets a little bit of damage, and then explosion, which causes a whole lot more damage. All right, and causes the soul rend orb to be permanently expelled from the planet. If it strikes another player, it inflicts negative effects upon. Alright, so orbs get tossed to random players, which give random debuffs, I guess. Assuming that's the deal. Ugh, man. Alright, come on, guys. I believe in you. I believe in you. 1.7 million. Alright. We're at less than 20% now. There's a whole bunch of crud on the floor, though. So our remaining, how many players are left? Man, this boss is taking out a whole lot of the team. I don't feel too bad. I never feel too bad when it's a new boss that all players are just getting used to, and I'm not the only one dead. Most of this team is dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players remain. 6 players can take out 1.4 billion. 5 players remain with 1.3 billion. $1.2 billion. Listen, feel free to fast forward, guys, while I count down. I don't know if these guys, we got a couple of tanks here that know what they're doing, so they may be able to knock this out for all I know. Yes, they're going. This is difficult for them, and one of the players isn't even here. Maryland. No. 2 of the players aren't here. Merlin and JM. We may have to kick those 2 because they didn't even make an effort to get over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this one, I think. It's a valiant effort, guys, but I think it's not gonna. It will not. I think taking out this boss will not come to pass. Yep. Okay, now we know. Now we know how to avoid that silk explosion, at least. Why are we okay? Why am I not going in? Why am I not going in? There we go. Some dumb reason we're stuck in combat. Oh, gracious. Oh, gravy. Man, we got 7 players that aren't here yet. Crying out loud. Alright. Oh, we got food. We got food. Ooh, that's a good looking. That is a good looking food tray right there. That's fantastic. Nice. I love it when we get food tables. Oh yes, primary stats by 446. Fantastic. Hopefully I don't die shamelessly again this time. I think I got it though. I think I got it. Alright, Loom'ithar. Let's get to it. Ah, somebody popped hero already. Probably needed it for the second phase, but... Oh! I think that did it. Okay. And outside of thing. Okay. Okay, this is the burst. This is the burst. Everybody's out. Boom. Okay, better. Better. I actually survived that time. Five people dead after that first explosion. Triangle's coming again. Gotta get out, get out, get out. Oh, but I'm stuck in stuff. Shit. Just made it. Just made it. Had to waste a potion and a health stone, but I made it. Got nailed by that cone effect right there. Ugh. Oh, this one's tough. This guy. Ooh, this is a tough boss. This is a tough boss. All right. Don't let the looks fool you. This silkworm got some bite. Almost there. 1.7. Oh, man. Oh, lordy. Oh, come on. I may actually survive this fight. Man. Yikes. Hell. Couldn't get out of there. Shit. Was so close to surviving till the very end. Well, you still went down, though.
Without that beast, the Shadowguard's numbers will dwindle. Return to the center of the Manaforge. We need to determine our next course of action.
And we get a wrist. We have a chance at. And nope. Only a 31. Okay, so we have to alternate soaks on that one. Alright, so no drops on that one. It's all good though. Plenty more chances to come in the next few weeks. Alright, 2 bosses down, 1 to go. Like a purple ICC in a way.
void and bound with special silk made in the Manaforge. Kill the Soulbinder to cripple their reinforcements. I will keep any security measures from impeding you.
Alright, so the Soulbinder is the next to go. This is the one that brainwashes people into serving the all devouring. Ah. Come on. Come on. Such a pain in the ass to get feared into other mobs. Oh, we got him down though. Out of him. Okay. I love how packages of silk are just kind of laid out around each one of these wings because they're all going to be used to tie up members of the good guys, so the Soulbinder can brainwash them. All right. Oh, God, I'm yawning up a storm. God. I did wake up unusually early this morning. That's probably got something to do with it, you know, even though it's midday. I've been up for how long have I been up for? I've been up for about 14 or 15 hours right now. So even though it's midday, I've been up for a while. All right. Almost there.
You are not bound. Come, give me your soul, or my children will take it from you. To me, my Shadowguard!
Well, tough. That's exactly what we're doing.
Fleshbound! How dare you interrupt my sacred time? You
Ah.
turn my hand in honor is with you. Take their lives!
So, oh, okay. So you get the orbs, you got to run from it. Okay.
Not harm my children. You, my hand.
Halfway there. Ah, come on.
My hand.
Alright. Doing fairly well so far. Not too many deaths in the raid on this one. Looks like we only got 4. I think those orb explosions got a couple of these guys. It's 8.2 billion, and we've got her down to 3.2 billion. Doing well so far. All right, so if you get the orbs, you run away from the group. And I have not had the orbs put on me yet. Oh, God, dirt. Alright, we are at 20%. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, we are just about at 10%. Here we go. So very close. About at 5%. Almost there. You're going down. You're going down. And got him. There we go. Height of the Shadowguard. Wing number 1 complete. You are, yes.
Now, no more Shadowguard will be bound. will stay here to see if any unbound can be saved. Go. Return to the center of the Manaforge. We must stop Dimensius before he can reform.
Alright. And... oh, there's a cosmetic bag right there. Oh, nice. That's a hand item. Alright, so... let's see how well we do with these rolls. Oh, I got a possible... oh, I may be getting the hands. I may be getting the hands. Who else are we waiting on? We're waiting on 3 more people. Alright, TN is that one that was going AFK on us, so we may not be hearing from them for a while. Alright, well, I think that'll just do it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers crossed I'll get one of these rolls. Oh, yes, I did! I got a woohoo! Fantastic! That is what I'd like to see right there. Bada boom, bada bing. Fan-freaking-tastic. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, guys, well, that will do it for this video. Wing number 1, all done in the books. That is gonna do it when we yeah, we won't be able to get into Wing 2 until next week. So that's gonna be 5 days away. So just gotta be patient, guys, until we roll that out. If anything else pops up in the area that is worthwhile to make a video on, I'll be sure to do that. But until then, as always, thank you very much for joining me on this video. Starting off with Manaforge Omega here, guys. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Always trying to get this channel rolling a little bit more, getting some more people subscribed. Only a handful of you have subscribed so far. Please, by all means, toss a comment or a question in the comments section if there's anything you want to chit-chat about. If it's worthwhile, then I'll talk with you about it. So, thank you all very, very much. And as always, we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.